All right, I'm starting the class. Let us conclude the class with could have, should have, must have. No, could have, should have, would have. So we saw how is could have, how is could have used. Sorry, how is could have, and what is the meaning of could have? How is it used? I could have gone to the market. I could have completed my work. I could have spoken to him. I could have helped him out. So could have, as you've seen, it means some action which was possible and the capability was also there, but it was incompleted, which could not be completed due to reasons best known for the person. You made a sentence. I could have left the party earlier. So this is only if I ask you. So why did you not leave the party earlier? You said I could have left. So what was the problem? Why couldn't you leave? Can you answer the question? Why you could not leave the party earlier?
Because my friend stopped me.
Okay. I could have left the party earlier, but my friends wanted me to stay. But my friends wanted me to stay, so I had to oblige them. Isn't it? So all these sentences, all these phrases, I could have. Negative sentences, which means could have possible, could have been done, but then due to certain reasons it was not completed. So negative, it is the action of the past tense. I'm sharing the screen. Let us conclude this. Let us do would have. Should have, should not have. When I say I should have spoken to him, it means something which I should have done, but I did not do it. Something which was important. I should have done this, and I should not have kept quiet. So now we are looking at would have plus past participle is used for conditional. These are conditional sentences. Sorry. So this is used as conditional. Right? If I had enough money, I would have bought a car. Which what does it really mean? It means, but I didn't have enough money, so I didn't buy the car. So these are conditional sentences. If अगर मेरे पास पैसे होते तो मैं कार खरीदती. The sentence ends right here. Would have. In the bracket, you see the meaning. But I didn't have enough money, so I didn't buy the car. It means this. Can you make a sentence? If I had enough money, I would have bought a car. You can also use the sentence like, had I got the money, had I enough money, I would have bought the car. अगर मेरे पास पैसे होते तो मैं कार खरीद लेती. Had I. You can write it two ways. If I had enough money, I would have bought a car, or had I enough money, I would have bought the car. You will start the sentence with had. Would have plus past participle is used for something you wanted to do but didn't. Something you really wanted to do. Like the person says, I would have bought a car if only I had money. So I would have gone to the party, but I was really busy. The sentence ends right here. I would have gone to the party, but I was really busy. It means I wanted to go to the party, but I didn't go because I was busy. If I hadn't been so busy, I would have gone to the party. अगर मैं बिजी नहीं होती तो मैं पार्टी में जाती. तो वुड हैव का मतलब क्या हुआ? इफ कंडीशनल. Like something, the first one was if conditional sentences, and the second is used for something you wanted to do but you did not because of some reasons. So I would have gone to the party, but I was really busy. I wanted to go to the party, but I didn't because I was busy. If I had not been so busy, I would have gone to the party. Example number two, I would have helped you. I would have helped you. मैं तुम्हारी मदद कर सकती थी. I didn't know you needed help. मैं तुम्हारी मदद कर सकती थी. मुझे नहीं पता था कि तुम्हें मदद की जरूरत है. I would have helped you. I wanted to help you, which really means, इसका मतलब ये हुआ, I wanted to help you. I didn't know you needed help. I didn't call you or anything else. In the bracket is the explanation. So the main sentence is, I would have helped you, but I did not know that you needed help. There are two sentences. I would have. So would have can be sentences can be made. Had I known, had I known that you needed help, I would have helped you. Had I known, had I known you needed help, I would have helped you. Or simply, had I known, had I known, I would have helped you. So yes,
Yes, ma'am.
now can you make sentences with would have?
Okay.
I would have gone to the party if you had come. We would have enjoyed the movie only if you had come. Or had you come, we would have enjoyed the party. So we have discussed could have, couldn't have, should have, shouldn't have, would have. And what will be I wouldn't have? I wouldn't have gone had I known that you were coming. I would not have gone had I known that you were coming. मैं नहीं बाहर जाती अगर मुझे पता होता कि तुम आने वाले हो. Suyash, make sentences. Would have, would not have.
I have made from would have.
Okay.
I would have gone to college, but I got sick.
Okay. I would have gone to college, but I got sick. And make conditional sentences.
If Messi had scored, Barcelona would have won.
कंडीशनल सेंटेंसेस क्या होता है? अगर ऐसा होता तो वैसा होता. If I knew you would be coming, I would have stayed at home. Isn't it? If I knew you were coming, I would have stayed at home. Now, can you make a presentation? Could have, would have, could have, couldn't have, should have, shouldn't have, would have, wouldn't have. I wouldn't have asked him if I knew that he did not have the answer. अगर मुझे पता रहता कि वो जवाब नहीं दे पाएगा तो मैं उसको पूछती ही नहीं. Right? But then I did not know this, so I asked him and he could not reply. Yes, Yash, come up with the sentences.
I'm from could have.
Yeah, start from present the slides and make your own sentences. I'm starting from the beginning. I'm recapping it. Come on.
Okay.
These are the models of could have, should have, would have. Now present all these three things so that I can test your understanding, whether you have understood.
I mean, both
And
positive and negative.
one thing is, Suyash, for sure, could have, whenever you will see have, the verb will be in the third form.
Okay.
Wherever, whenever, have. I, you, we, they have. He, she has. All right. Please, the slide is there. Could have, should have, would have. Past modal verbs are used to talk about things that didn't really happen in the past. Now, Suyash, this is your presentation time. If you want, I can change the slides if you wish, but then I would like you to make a presentation. You can start right now.
Okay.
So supposing you have to teach another class. Supposing I'm your student, I do not know anything about it. So yeah, supposing you're teaching me, I'm a student. So how will you explain? Yes, explain the first slide.
There are three models given: could have, should have, and would have. Ma'am, I have to explain about could have, should have, and
what
would
does it mean? Could have, should have, would have. As I had explained to you, like these are past modal verbs and which are used to talk about things that didn't really happen in the past. For example, I could have. Right. Present the slide.
These models are sometimes called models of lost opportunities. They work like a grammar.
Okay, are these taken as examples of present tense, expressions of present tense or future tense? What is it?
Past tense.
All right. Explain with an example.
As an example, could have. I can say we could have left the party earlier, but my friends wanted me to stay.
So, Yash, can you make another sentence?
Okay, ma'am. It will be like.
I could have taken the auto
Ma'am, you
rickshaw.
could.
I could have
Ma'am,
taken the bus. I could have taken the Uber, Ola,
uh,
but I decided to. Yeah.
you could have stopped by the grocery store because we needed some milk or
Yeah,
other
but
things.
this is a let it be a conversation. So you could have stopped at the grocery store, but why didn't you stop then? Why didn't you stop, Yash?
I,
Yeah, you could have stopped at the grocery store, but and my question is, then why didn't you stop? The answer can be, yeah, I could have stopped at the grocery store, but yeah, I didn't stop because I was getting late. I wanted to
ma'am,
reach
we can
home
say that
because a
I
friend of
didn't
mine
knew.
was waiting. Make an example. Make a presentation. Like, yes, I could have. Sure. Yes, I really should have. I could have stopped at the grocery store to pick up some things, but then my friend called. He was waiting for me at home, so I was in a hurry. So I wanted to reach home early. Right.
Can we use here that I didn't knew that there was lack of
Yes,
groceries in the house?
presentation means you are speaking under the cover of models and you're making a presentation. I'm not putting you in a frame, but you just need to speak correct English. That's it. Okay. Yeah.
Would have, no, should have. We can say that should have. I can make sentences like I'm sorry, I'm sorry that I'm late for work. I should have woken up earlier, but I was working late night. That's why I was not able to wake up earlier.
So
Is
this
it
is
correct, ma'am?
an entire explanation. Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have told you earlier. And like I said, I'm sorry. I should have checked with the link which I shared in the for your class. I was shared in some other class, and then you guys were waiting. So I should have checked. I should have been very particular about sending the link. Right?
Yes, sir, I could have stayed up late, but I decided to go to bed early.
Okay. Fine. Right. You are somebody. I think Rishikesh is reading from the slide. So I could have stayed up late, but I decided to go to bed early. Why don't you change the sentence? I could have changed the verb. I could have cooked something for dinner. I could have cooked something for dinner, but I ordered from the restaurant. So if you could have cooked, you knew how to cook. Why did you order from the restaurant? Oh, yes, I could have cooked.
Because,
I wanted to
because I was not in mood.
because
cook.
I wanted to eat something different, and I was very exhausted. I was very tired. I was tired and hungry, and I did not have the energy to cook. But that was one reason why, even though I could have cooked, but instead I ordered it from the restaurant. Yes, Rishikesh, are you going to connect and start speaking or not? So they could have won
Yes,
the
ma'am.
race. Yeah, they could have won the race, but they didn't try hard enough. Yes, they could have won the race. They were they were in form, and they were good players. But then they did not do the match practice. So they could have won the race. They could have won. They were capable. They were very efficient. They were practicing all the time. But then something happened. Maybe they didn't try hard enough. You understand? Now, Suyash, your sentence.
So they could have won. They could have won the championship, but they didn't have skilled players.
Okay. Why don't you make a sentence with they could have taken the advice? They could have taken the advice, but they didn't, and that is why something happened. You know what happened? That you will have to tell. They could have attended the classes.
They could have attended the classes, but they didn't come because they wanted to revise by themselves.
No, but they were busy in revising. You can use instead also, but they could have attended the classes, but they revised for this exam instead. Yes, read a sentence. Yes, read.
Julie could have bought the book, but she borrowed it from the library instead. He could
Make
have
simple sentence.
studied harder.
Yeah, make simple
Okay.
sentences. Julie could have stayed back in the library to read some more, but she got bored and went home. The next sentence. Yes, Rishikesh.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Make a sentence.
Could
First,
say, ma'am.
first you read the sentence and make a sentence. The model could have.
I could have arrived any earlier. There were trouble traffic jam, but there are trouble traffic jam.
I do not know from where you're reading this. Could have plus past participle. Sorry, you Suresh तुमको करना है ना present. तुम करो.
Could have past
They
participant.
they they could have won the IPL, but they didn't. They didn't.
Read the slide.
Ma'am, Rishu or me?
Yes, Rishikesh, read. Are you, your name is Rishu, na? Yeah, Rishu.
Yes.
Could have plus past participle is used for when we want to make a guess about something that happened in the past. In the case we don't know if what we're saying is true or not true, we are just talking about our opinion of what maybe happened. Why is Jess late? He could have got stuck in traffic. He could have forgot that we were meeting today. He could have overslept.
So there is one situation. So people are wondering about why is Jayesh late? Why is he late? So nobody knows why he is late. People are guessing. So one person says he could have got stuck in a traffic jam. He does not know. He's only guessing. Nobody told him about it, but he is guessing. The other person says he could have forgotten that we were meeting today. हो सकता है कि वो भूल गया होगा that we are going to meet today. And the third person says, no, he did not got stuck in a jam, and he did not forget anything. But yes, he could have overslept. So गया होगा. So could have plus past participle is used for something which we do not know about, something happened in the past which we know nothing about. And so what do? We start guessing of what really happened. What may have happened. We're not sure. Yes, Rishikesh, read.
Yes, ma'am.
Rishu,
Couldn't have
read.
couldn't have plus participle is used for something that wasn't possible in the past, even if you had wanted to do it. I couldn't have arrived any earlier. There was a trouble traffic jam. It was impossible for me to have arrived earlier. He could have passed the exam even if he had studied harder. It's really difficult exam.
Ah, so couldn't have matlab something that was not possible in the past. So possible tha hi nahi, even if you had wanted to do so. All right. Might have. May have. Might have plus past participle is used for when we want to make a guess at something. You might have seen me at the party. तुम मुझे देखे होगे. So again, somebody, Rishu, please read. Might have.
Might have plus past participle is used for when we want to make a guess about something that happened in the past. In this case, we don't know if what we are saying is true or not true. We are just talking about our opinion of what maybe happened. Why just late? He he might have got stuck in traffic. He might have forget uh, that we were meeting today. He might have overslept.
So you can either use he could have forgotten and भूल गया होगा या हो सकता है. He may have, he might have. So in both cases, we are only guessing what really happened, but we do not know. सच्चाई क्या हम लोग को नहीं पता, हम लोग guess कर रहे हैं. So yes, should have plus past participle. Present this slide.
Should have plus past participle is used for something that would have been a good idea, but you didn't do it. It's like giving advice about the past when you say it to someone else, or regretting what you did or didn't do when you're talking about yourself. For example, I should have studied harder. I didn't study very hard, and so I failed. I'm sorry about this now. For example, two, I should have gone to bed early. I didn't go to bed early, and now I'm tired.
So here the explanation is already given. Like I should have studied harder. Something which I should have done. You are advising. You should have woke me up. You should have told me that you wanted to go to the movie. You should have gone to the market. If you were so hungry, you should have ordered food. Right? So something which was a good idea, but it did not really happen. The good idea did not click because the action was not taken. Also, it is used for that even if everything is normal and okay, we think already has happened, but we are not certain that everything is fine. So we use should have and not the present perfect or past simple. It's often used with by now. The plane should have arrived by now. अभी तक plane अभी arrive हो चुका होगा. Everything is fine. The plane has arrived. The plane should have arrived by now. John should have finished work by now. If everything is normal, John has finished his work. It means that he has finished his work or that the plane has arrived. When we say he should be home by now, मतलब वो घर पहुंच चुका होगा. He should have reached home by now. These structures are important for spoken or written. So it can also be used to talk about something that would have happened if everything was fine, but hasn't happened. For example, Lucy should have arrived by now, but she hasn't. She should have arrived. John should have completed his work, but he hasn't. Should not have again नहीं करना चाहिए था, मुझे ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए था, मुझे ऐसा नहीं बोलना चाहिए था. Something that wasn't a good idea, but you did it anyway. I shouldn't have eaten so much cake. I shouldn't have fasted for a long time. Sorry, I shouldn't have fasted for a long time. I shouldn't have eaten so much cake. I did eat a lot of cake, and now that I'm not feeling well, now that I am not feeling good. I'm regretting it now. You should have called me when you arrived. You should have switched on your camera when you arrived. John should have left early. Then he wouldn't have missed the plane. John अगर early पहुंच गया होता तो वो plane miss नहीं करता. But he didn't arrive early, and so he missed the plane. Should have. And would have we just did just now? Past participle for conditional sentence. If I had enough money, I would have bought a car. If had I enough money, I would have bought a car. It does mean that but I didn't have enough money, so I didn't buy the car. Conditional sentence. अगर ऐसा होता, अगर पैसे होते तो I would have bought the car. Would have plus past participle is used for something you wanted to do but you did not. I would have gone to the party, but I was really busy. मैं जा सकती थी लेकिन मैं गई नहीं because I was busy. I would have helped you. मैं तुम्हें मदद करती, अगर मुझे पता होता you need help, I would have helped you. I didn't know you needed help, so I wanted to help you. Had I known, I didn't know you needed help, you didn't call me and I didn't call you. So, and you can start with had I known. Coming up next will be must have. You must have seen me at the market. You must have slept. You must have missed the bus. And then must have been. The could have will always be could, will also be could have been. I could have been studying. Could have कर सकते थे. Could have been करते रहना करते रह सकते थे. Okay. We'll talk about this in the classes to come. And these structures are important for your written, for your spoken, for you to understand and speak same time. All right, I have taken your attendance, and that's it for today. Thank you.